really nice illustration about how emotion works. Imagine you're walking through a forest. It's kind of cloudy, it's a little bit dark. You see this shape, you see a stick lying on the ground. Your immediate reaction is to recoil. Somewhere in your brain, it's telling you, oh, there's a snake there, you better watch out. You don't sit there and think about it going, that's a somewhat elongated object lying half hidden underneath a pile of leaves. Let's run through. What could that possibly be? No, you're like, Jesus. No, that's what you're doing. And it's kind of a sad thought that actually behavioural or evolutionary biologists are thinking emotion is actually really just an evolutionary device to self-preservation. Which is kind of disappointing if you like poetry and Shakespeare and things like that. But yeah, your immediate reaction is to recall. Then what happens? You sit, oh no, actually, looking at it, it's a stick. So what happened? You felt first, you reacted, then you thought about that. And that really is the fundamentally way your brain is hardwired. You will always have an emotional reaction to anything, including brand stimuli, before you will have a rational thinking one. So if you think about the classic AIDA, kind of those classic marketing models about, try and change people's perceptions, if you like, a think, feel, do. So if we change people's belief about a product, we'll change how they feel about the product, we change how they behave with the product. We're really saying, actually, you're just not wired that way. It's just not true. Really, there's probably two models of decision-making going on. The first is going to be feel, do, think. So, you kind of, to use the example of a stick, you're like, oh, then you think about it. Dangerous of researchers, we're always asking people, why did you do that? Then they'll sit there and make up a story about why they did something. And they go, well, I did that because da-da-da-da-da. The other model might be feel, then maybe think, feel. And that's, if you like, what we call we'll talk about system 1, system 2 thinking, but let's say that more considered, that thinking you do when you know you're thinking. That kind of thinking, what actually happens is, your thinking part of your brain, your prefrontal cortex, is throwing up different potential options. And then what your brain is doing, another bit of your brain, called the amygdala, in the limbic system, is telling you what's the likely emotional outcome of that. And it kind of oscillates between the two really, really, really quickly. It's like a conversation between the thinking and feeling part of your brain. So even when you're thinking, it's always in the context of the emotional landscape.